Good morning, Beans. You know the time. You are in the space. Got my buddy and my other buddy. And it's time for Vibe of the Day, Vibe of the Day, Vibe of the Day, Vibe of the Day. Let's get it. Let's get it. Get it, get it, get it. If you're ever wondering, these really do help with like the horse flies and the deer flies and the death flies. Coin flip today. Our message is from the moon. All right, Beans, see what we get. Energy of the day for the Beans, hooray. Message from the moon, message from the moon. Quick one today. All right, Beans, let's check that vibe. Whoa, today's vibe, we got the devil. I am hearing there is like some trickery afoot today. Some type of manipulation, somebody trying to get you to do things that feel very, very wrong. Something happens today that you do that feels very, very wrong. Be mindful about this, because even if you don't catch it before you do it and you still do it anyway, vibe is like, okay, but there's still time. It says there's still time. There's still an ability to kind of save yourself, even if you don't catch yourself in the moment of, somebody manipulating that decision that you were like, I really shouldn't have did that. That felt wrong. This is where our focus card really comes into play here. Focus seems extremely strong. We have the 5 of Swords, which is deception. But just the way that he is sitting on that rock, he's trying to think about and focus at the screaming is like, you need to figure out how you are deceiving yourself, because the devil is a trickster card and that is the overall general of the vibe, but at what point are you deceiving yourself to listen? What narrative are you telling yourself that is feeding into that? Because the devil is there just to entice. It's all about you making the end result, that end choice, okay? So focus is like, how are you deceiving yourself? Avoid. This is very, very interesting too. We have the Empress. She is the embodiment of love. Don't be saying to yourself, well, it's an act of self-love to be selfish. And yes, but that's a very slippery slope, okay? To do something in a group setting that you don't want to do and it doesn't make you comfortable, and saying no, that's an act of self-love. It's not an act of self-love to butter up a story to make yourself feel better, even though it came at the cost of somebody else. If any little part of that decision feels dirty or wrong, you can't mask it with saying, well, it's self-love, because that's what I wanted to do for myself. That is doing the Empress a disservice. Don't do that. She'll get mad. You know when you're being true. Everyone knows when they're being true. They know it. Karma knows it too. By the warmth of the sun and the light of the moon.